Hi, I want to share something that happened recently, something that still gives me chills when I think about it. My name is Ethan, and my wife Sarah and I both work in IT. We recently got married and moved into a rental home near Bend, Oregon, right at the edge of a beautiful wooded area. The house was perfect, big, bright, and surrounded by nature. It had 3 bedrooms, even though it was just the 2 of us. It was peaceful, at least it felt that way in the beginning. It was a rainy Saturday night. We were cuddled up on the couch watching a movie when suddenly, bam, the power flickered and the TV shut off. The lights dimmed to a dull amber glow and the ceiling fan slowed to a crawl. We assumed the storm outside had knocked something loose. About a minute later, the power surged back on, then dipped again. That's when we both heard it. A loud metallic wobble coming from the kitchen. We had these 2 large stainless steel pots, like the kind you'd use for brewing beer or storing water, stacked upside down on the floor in the corner. They weren't in use, just sitting there. The sound we heard was unmistakable. One of those pots rattled, hard, like someone kicked it. We paused the conversation, trying to figure out if maybe the sound came from upstairs or the unit next door. Just as we settled back in, the voltage dipped again and the sound came back. Clear as day. There was this loud vibrating rattle coming from the kitchen. This time I actually got up, walked in there with a flashlight, thinking maybe a mouse had crawled under the pot or something. I lifted them up. Nothing. No mouse. No bug. Nothing at all. Sarah and I joked nervously, saying maybe the house came with a ghost. As soon as we turned to leave the kitchen, it happened again. The same pot shook violently all by itself. We rushed back in and just stood there, honestly, in stunned silence. The house was quiet again, but we both heard it, and it was definitely inside our kitchen. After that night, things weren't exactly normal. Nothing you could really point at, but the feeling inside the house had changed. There's this narrow hallway that connects our bedroom to the living room, and, more than once, I felt it. That weird sensation of being watched, like someone was just around the corner staring at me, but every time I'd peek out into the hallway, there was nothing there, just shadows and stillness. I chalked it up to stress. I mean, I'm a bit of a daydreamer, so I tried to ignore it. But then came the dream. What happened next? Honestly, it shook me. I've had bad dreams before, but nothing like this. Just a few nights ago, I had this vivid, chilling dream. In the dream, I woke up in our bed. The room was dimly lit from the porch lights outside. I saw Sarah standing at the far end of the room, right in front of our mirror, just staring, not brushing her hair, not moving, just standing there, her back to me. She was wearing this long, dark nightgown and her hair looked off. Bigger than normal, puffy, almost like it was floating. I whispered, "Babe, what are you doing?" She didn't answer. A few seconds later, she slowly turned, walked back over and sat on the bed beside me, still silent. I asked again, "Are you okay?" She looked right at me and said softly, "Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep." And just like that, I did. Then I woke up, or at least I thought I did. In this second layer of the dream, I saw Sarah wandering aimlessly through the house, walking from one room to another, no expression, no purpose, just pacing. Then I fell asleep again. The third time I opened my eyes in the dream, she was hovering over me, floating, smiling. Her hair suspended in the air like there was no gravity, her face inches from mine. That's when I finally woke up for real, gasping. I looked over, and she was sleeping peacefully. I drank some water and lay there, heart pounding. I told myself, this will be a funny story to tell her in the morning. But I didn't laugh the next day. The next morning, we were sitting on the edge of our bed, sipping coffee. I was about to tease her about the creepy dream I had when she cut me off, laughing nervously. She said, "I had the weirdest nightmare last night. You were standing by the mirror, and then you just started floating." My heart dropped. She described, in detail, the exact same things I'd seen in my dream. Me near the mirror, roaming the house, floating over her. She had seen me the way I had seen her. I didn't say a word. I just stared at her, pretending to laugh. Because deep down, I knew. Whatever happened that night wasn't just a dream. And whatever is in this house, it's not just inside our heads. We still live here. But the 2 extra bedrooms, we don't use them. We don't even go in there anymore. Not unless we have to. Some nights I still hear those pots moving in the kitchen. And every now and then, I catch her staring into that mirror. Not brushing her hair, not moving, just staring. If you've ever experienced something like this, or if you felt like something in your home just isn't right, trust your gut. Some houses are more than just wooden drywall. Some homes remember.